Hey everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. So, we're taking a look at a shoutcast. Now, these battles are actually from the first rotation of the Ultra League, so earlier on in the season. That's why this trainer is at a lower level. So I appreciate the submission. The trainer does have a YouTube channel, so I will leave a link in the description down below. But yeah, I am shoutcasting again. So if you'd like, the link will be in the description down below as well if you want to submit the content. But either way, the team is going to be Shadow Charizard, Registeel, and then relatively new Greninja, right? Not super new, but the backline is going to be double weak. Both of those Pokemon are going to be weak to fighting, but Charizard resists fighting. So it seems like a really balanced team. Let's see how it works out as we see a Greninja in the lead from the opponent. Definitely going to shield that. Greninja is so spammy, no joke. So we're going to go ahead and pick up a shield. Going to be able to go for another Dragon Claw, though, which is really good. Greninja is spammy, and it's really strong, but its defense stats are lacking. So we'll see how this plays out. Actually, switching to Skeledirge. Okay, whenever I see that typing, I always think of Alolan Marowak. Now, you don't see Alolan Marowak in the Ultra League, but I'm just saying that typing just screams Alolan Marowak to me, just because I guess I'm so familiar with it. But either way, Registeel is going to be able to get off this Zap Cannon, which will be enough to KO, and try to switch out into their own Greninja. Able to get off the Greninja. Okay, very nice. Will the Hydro Cannon KO from that range? Let's see how much. No, it looks like the Hydro Cannon will not actually KO the opponent based on that damage, right? So another Hydro Cannon coming in. And we do see a Hydro Cannon. Maybe Water Shuriken down, but it might be a little bit difficult. You might have to shield. Yeah, if you want to Water Shuriken down, you do have to commit the shield. And we do see the shield right now. Charizard coming in, this Hydro Cannon is going to finish off that Charizard. Beautiful, beautiful game, and that is going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers. Oh, Scizor, okay. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, not pretty good. It is a really good matchup. It's just like, you don't have like the Fire Spin or anything like that. You have Wing Attack, which is neutral towards Scizor, but the Blast Spin obviously doing a lot. Picking up a shield, you love to see it. Out comes Greninja. I like that play, going for the shield and then switching into Registeel. Now you have a shield advantage and you have a Registeel on the Alolan Muk. Gonna go ahead and go for this Focus Blast. Not enough to KO, and you can't lock on down. That would be very ambitious to lock on down this Muk, right? So yeah, you do have to throw, but maybe charge up to max energy and then throw into the Alolan Muk. So yep, out comes an attack right now. This Focus Blast is going to be enough to KO, but actually going to undercharge it. Still going to KO though. So out comes Charizard, going to go ahead and go for the bait. Blast Burn will KO, so they probably shield. They do shield, very nice. You do have a 2 shield advantage. No shield, going to be a Night Slash, doing a lot of damage. This Night Slash will be enough to KO, so the Charizard will protect itself. And they switch into Giratina, maybe trying to catch a Blast Burn, but good for you that they were not able to catch it. And it's actually the Origin Form Giratina, okay? I actually lost to an Origin Form Giratina a couple days ago. It's usually you see the Altered Form, but the Origin Form, not bad either, not bad either. So Greninja is a Dark type. It is resisting all of those attacks Greninja has, and the opponent will concede, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Moving on, the Swampert lead, really bad lead. Maybe going to try and catch, but not quite able to do it. Charizard, the thing is, this is really bad because what do you go into? If you go into the Registeel, that's not a good lead. Greninja, you can't go into Greninja because then they'll switch out. Okay, going to Greninja after throwing the attack, getting them low, that's a good play. Catching the Hydro Cannon. Galiciopod coming in right now. I really like Galiciopod for the Ultra League. Night Slash coming out. Okay, an attack coming in. What is it going to be? X-Scissor is super effective, and it is in fact the X-Scissor that will be enough to KO the Greninja, because Greninja is part Dark in addition to Water, right? Going for the Blast Burn. Yeah, I don't think Dragon Claw would have been enough at that health, so wanting to ensure the KO, but the opponent actually commits the shield there. Charizard is going to go ahead and shield that Liquidation. With the defense drop, Liquidation would have KO'd. Going to go ahead and throw the Dragon Claw. I think this is a good Dragon Claw because the opponent just got to the other move, so makes sense. And now we do see a Dragon Claw coming in from the Charizard that will pick up the shield. Ooh, able to catch on Registeel, making the catches in the Ultra League. And now out comes Cresselia, and Registeel generally has a great matchup here because Registeel does resist every single move Cresselia has, right? And plus you could debuff it with Zap Cannon, and Zap Cannon is neutral. So, we're looking really good here. Well, I'm not looking really good. This trainer is looking really good when they did these battles earlier in this season, right? But no, I'm enjoying Go Battle League. Again, you know, I kind of lost a little bit of interest when I was, you know, I guess quitting or stopping for a little bit. I still played, but like I stopped really uploading. But I'm enjoying it again. But either way, Charizard is coming in. The opponent is going to go ahead and I guess make a catch onto this Dragon Claw, but you have to throw anyway. And now the Dragon Claw is coming out from the Shadow Charizard, which will be enough to KO. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Moving on. Okay, Walrein. You take neutral, they take neutral. Blast Burn will just absolutely destroy that Walrein, but they probably shield. Are we going to see a bait? No, we're going to see the straight Blast Burn. Going to go ahead and go for it. They don't shield, okay? And now we're able to catch the Icicle Spear. Wow, talk about catch. Holy smokes. Good catches, good catches. Machamp coming in, which is not good for the Registeel, but you should be able to pick up a shield anyway. Yeah, able to make it. So if they don't shield, this will do a tremendous amount of damage onto the Machamp, and they actually don't shield. Not enough to KO, but look how much it did. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, this is an ABB style team, so you do have to lure out the fighting type if there is one, right? For example, Machamp, and yeah, I mean, Obstagoon, whatever it happens to be. And Registeel is really good at getting shields, right? So down goes Walrein. Charizard coming in. Are they good? Oh, man, this is looking really good for the Greninja. Now, Shadow Charizard does so much damage that a Blast Burn will probably almost KO the Greninja. I'm serious. But because of how frail Greninja is, right? It's not like it doesn't have the bulk like Jellicent. But yeah, it's gonna be a good win there. Moving on, Obstagoon. Okay, it's really nice to see the Obstagoon in the lead because the backline does not like fighting type damage, as we discussed. Nice Slash coming in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw this Blast Burn right now into the Obstagoon. Oh, the catch. Another catch. Talk about catches. OMG. That's a really good catch. Unfortunately, the opponent responds with a Swampert. But, I mean, we've discussed this before. Registeel is just so good at either getting shields or doing a lot of damage. We saw how much damage it did, and Earthquake is coming out right now, and that will not actually KO. Can you make it to another one? Oh, barely not able to get it out. Now, this is a Hundo Registeel. If you had like a rank 1 or a higher rank, you probably would have been able to make that, but that is okay. I'm going to go ahead and shield that, and now we're going to see... the opponent's just going to concede that game. Okay, that's a good game. Moving on, Swampert in the lead, really bad lead. But maybe trying to catch. Yeah, trying to catch the Hydro Cannon and actually able to do it. Good catch. The only problem is the backline. The Charizard and the Registeel now have to go up against that Swampert, which you don't like. So we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I mean, Greninja, not Greninja, but Grass Knot or Moonblast is going to be doing a lot to the Greninja. So no matter what moveset they have, they will have a move that is super effective and that will KO the Greninja. And it looks like they don't have Grass Knot because I think they would have thrown it. But Greninja is going to go ahead and commit the shield there and get off a Night Slash. And okay, oh my gosh, another catch. Able to catch the resisted Moonblast. I gotta take lessons from your catches, my friend. I mean, I can make some pretty good catches too, but I mean, this is catch after catch after catch. Maybe make some shorts of that, right? YouTube shorts. That would be pretty fun. But okay, Hydro Cannon is coming out. You kind of wanted to lure out the Swampert again anyway, because Greninja does not... Greninja needs to see it, right? Greninja needs to see it. Registeel and Charizard do not like Swampert, so had to keep the Greninja alive. And able to get off the Hydro Cannon, very nice. This will be enough to KO. This is neutral. And now switching out right now. Oh, not quite. Oh, the opponent the opponent with the catch. Able to catch on Cresselia. Beautiful counting, beautiful timing. You should still be fine though. Well, I mean the thing is like your moves are all resisted, right? But they actually throw Dragon Claw. That tells me they don't have Shadow Sneak. They have Ancient Power, so their attacks are actually resisted as well. And you could debuff them, so you should be fine here with the Registeel. Plus, you also have the Greninja in the back as well, maybe making it yet another catch. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, Ancient Power. They're going for the boost at this point, so the Shadow Sneaks do more damage. It makes sense. But you're looking really good here. So Zap Cannon is coming out. And that will connect, and we do see the attack debuff, but now the Greninja can come in and get off the Night Slash, and that will KO the Giratina, and that's going to be a great game. Very well played. Really well played. Okay, moving on. This is good. You are ABA strong against Fairy. Well, ABA resisting Fairy, so really good stuff. Obviously, Greninja, let me tell you, wants no part of that, right? No part of that Clefable, so you do definitely have to win switch here, and the opponent is going to give it up. I would say lock on down. What do you guys think before we see if it happens? I think you can. Oh, they do get to another attack. If it's the Earthquake, that's going to be really bad. No, it's the Icicle Spear. Really nice counting. I wasn't counting, of course. Really, really good counting. So Clefable is coming in. They know there's a Charizard in the back. So Zap Cannon is going to debuff, and out comes, okay, Surfetched. I mean, you don't want to see Surfetched with Greninja either. Oh, they don't actually shield that, okay. That's actually good, because now Charizard can come in, and you should be good to go. I mean, they still have 2 shields. Oh, it looks like the opponent back. Okay, so when this happens, usually it means the opponent force quit the app when it starts to lag like this towards the end. I don't know, I feel like the opponent had some play there. I mean, because they had the Surfetch on the Greninja. But either way, great games, very well played. They maybe could have shielded the Surfetch and like farmed down the Greninja or something. But either way, Charizard is going up against Registeel right now. Really good matchup, although obviously the Zap Cannon will just KO the Shadow Charizard. So keep that in mind, right? You know that they actually bait with Focus Blast. Either that or they have Flash Cannon. They might actually have Flash Cannon because I feel like you don't bait there, right? Because the Zap Cannon, even if they shield it, will debuff the Charizard. But either way, down goes the Registeel. Okay, Alola Ninetales. They tried to catch on Golisopod, not able to do so. Wow, this Charizard is absolutely going off. Absolutely going off. Yeah, this is a good game. Well played. Moving on. Charizard into it. Ooh, you love to see it. Because the lock-ons are not doing any damage. I mean, they're doing 1 point of damage, but they really need to land a charge attack with the Registeel. So that's good. Okay. Another catch. Another catch. This is going to be a Zap Cannon. No, never mind. It's a Focus Blast. They actually Focus Blast that. Maybe they saw the switch. But either way, good catch. It's just... I don't know. I mean, you kind of had to look. You could. I just don't know. Because that was a good catch, but like, do you really want to catch it on Registeel? But you lured out the Virizion, which is good. So Charizard can probably Wing Attack down. The only thing is Stone Edge will KO. I would say most Virizion are not running Stone Edge. Most of the time, I see them with Leaf Blade. But this case, this Virizion is running Stone Edge, so you still have to respect it. Golisopod coming in, Shadow Charizard cannot be stopped. No shield from the opponent. I actually thought they were going to shield. I think that was a good bait because I thought they were going to shield as well, but unfortunately they did not. Okay, Night Slash coming in from the Greninja right now. This is going to pick up the shield. Able to get off another Night Slash. Very nice Greninja with that really high speed stat, right? The attack actually boosting from the Night Slash. Charizard coming in. Look how much... Man, I have to build a Shadow Charizard. I don't have a Shadow one built. I have a regular one built. Going for the Blast Burn right now, which will be enough to end the Registeel's existence. Good game. Moving on, Charizard the Wolverine. Okay, are we going to see another beautiful Icicle Spear catch on the back line? Who knows? This is definitely an Icicle... I mean, they don't even have to charge up for the Earthquake because they're not going to go for Earthquake anyway. Shadow Charizard is just so powerful. It really is. I really like... Man, I'm really impressed with these battles. Trying to catch it, unfortunately, in this case, not able to. But they actually respond with Giratina. Interesting. So, that tells me they have Shadow Sneak or Shadow Force, right? Usually Shadow Sneak, Shadow Force. They didn't charge up for it, but Shadow Force, really not as common. No, they go for the Ancient Power, so they do not have it. They must be weak in the back to Registeel, then, if they're bringing in the Giratina without Shadow Sneak. But either way, the Zap Cannon coming in from the Registeel. Another debuff. You love to see it. An attack coming in. And this is going to be the Ancient Power. That's fine. Registeel is definitely going to be able to win this matchup. We do see another attack coming in. It's going to be another Ancient Power. Actually going to switch out into Greninja, saving that energy with Registeel. Go in for the Night Slash. That will be enough to KO. Wolverine is coming in. Wolverine with the attack. Okay, gonna go ahead and shield this one up. It is an Icicle Spear, which is actually really, really, really unfortunate. But that's okay. We do see a nice Night Slash. I know I do talk fast sometimes when I shoutcast, but either way, Greninja is gonna go ahead and go for this attack right now. And what is stricken down? No, gonna go ahead and go for another nice Night Slash. This Night Slash will pick up that shield, and the switch into Charizard, not even catching the move, just going for the Dragon Claw immediately. So out comes Charizard. Are you gonna make it to a Blast Burn? Nope. Gonna go ahead and go for this Dragon Claw right now. And down goes Charizard. But you do have the Zap Cannon. This is gonna KO the Charizard, and that's gonna be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. I really like this these plays. Steelix, okay. Steelix got a buff, as you all know, this season. It's so good. I'm not disappointed that Steelix got a buff. I don't know. I just kind of feel like if you're giving Pokemon Breaking Swipe, give it to really frail Pokemon. Steelix is not frail, so it's bulky as is, but that's okay. Either way, switching into Registeel to lure out the fighting type like Virizion, so that's a good play. You have to lure it out. Registeel is such a great safe swap. This is not going to KO, so you let this go. Unfortunately, like, Registeel is good at getting shields, but against Virizion, you really can't get a shield unless they want to keep this healthy and they shield right now. But yeah, you're not going to make it to another attack. Hold up. Okay, never mind. I think you are going to make it to another one. If they threw, I guess you wouldn't have, but okay, very nice outcomes. Greninja's going to eat this Breaking Swipe. Greninja is going to go ahead and throw this Hydro Cannon right now. You can see how tanky that Steelix is. I mean, after that Breaking Swipe, absolutely insane. I'm working on my XLs. Okay, gonna go ahead and go for the Hydro. The Night Slash will not be enough to KO. And that will knock out. And out comes Charizard. Charizard will be hit with this Hydro Cannon. This actually doesn't KO thanks to the Breaking Swipe debuffs. But nonetheless, this one will be enough to KO. And the opponent, I believe, still has a shield. Yeah, they still have a shield. But out comes Charizard. Shield go for Dragon Claw. I don't know where the opponent's at in terms of energy, but they were not at another Dragon Claw. And this is going to be enough to KO, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. We are moving on. Charizard into Registeel. You'll love to see it. So going to go ahead and go for the Blast Burn attack. Will the Registeel shield? Yes, it will. It wants to apply the possible debuff from Zap Cannon first. Makes a lot of sense. And we do see that debuff, but that's fine. Blast Burn should not be enough to KO now, but it's still going to get it low, and they actually do shield. And the catch onto Registeel. Gonna catch that Zap Cannon. Beautiful catch. No debuff there, though, which is really nice. The opponent is staying in. They actually make it a catch of their own. I was thinking that the opponent would probably go for the catch, and they actually catch. So that was a really good catch onto the Feeny by the opponent. The good thing is, okay, here's the thing. Like, a Zap Cannon is going to KO. You're not going to get KO'd by Surf. So, I mean, you're still going to be able to KO. They can't come in with Registeel and lock on Farm down all the way down. So, Giratina coming in. So, still looking really good here. They actually throw an attack. Just going to let the Registeel go, saving the shield. Greninja is coming in. That is a Dragon Breath variant. And they switch into Registeel to throw the attack. Shield this, go into Charizard Blast Burn. That's exactly what's happening. You don't have the Blast Burn yet, but you will get to it. Probably could have overfarmed a little bit, but maybe it wasn't worth risking it because you don't want them to get to another attack, right? And able to get to this Dragon Claw. This should be a good game here. They will have to throw, and I mean, it will KO the Charizard, but you have a Night Slash and a half, so you just need to get to one more Night Slash and KO. And this doesn't KO, no matter what attack it is, right? It will not KO. It's going to be Dragon Claw. It does a decent amount for being a Dragon Claw attack, right? But it doesn't KO. Night Slash will be enough to end that Giratina, and that will be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. We're looking at a bad matchup, but we saw multiple catches. Attempting to catch again. Almost got it, too. But no, now you do have to shield, unfortunately. I think that was a CMP tie, so Charizard will win that CMP tie, but this does not KO. It was a CMP tie. Gonna go ahead and shield. The Swampert did shield up the Blast Burn. Gonna try again. No, gonna throw the Blast Burn. Will the Swampert shield? Probably. They do shield. And now the switch, not able to catch it, unfortunately. So this is going to be an Earthquake. And it is an Earthquake. So doing a lot of damage. And the opponent with the catch onto Galiciopod. Really good catch that is resisted. Night Slash is coming out. Okay, getting it pretty low. Okay, I thought they maybe would go for the farm down, but no, they're going to go ahead and throw the Aerial Ace. That will KO the Greninja. That's fine. So Registeel is coming in. And as I said, we're about halfway through this video. Let me know if you're still with me. 20 minutes into it. We go like just over 40 minutes on this video, I believe. Okay, saving the energy. Over 100 energy. Probably wanting to save. Wanting them to throw and then switching out. Yeah, that makes sense. And out comes Swampert, but Swampert will go down to a Blast Burn. Shadow Charizard is no joke. You should build it. It's so good. Trevenant is going to go down to this Blast Burn. Easy KO. Man, you're making me want to build a Charizard. I'm telling you. I mean, I have a Charizard built, but like a Shadow one. But either way, that's going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. Okay, going up against a Greninja. This is a bad lead. Maybe trying to catch a Hydro. Okay, they throw the Hydro right away. Not going to try and catch it. Maybe anticipating the Overform, but it is a Night Slash. Going to go ahead and go for this Dragon Claw and going for the catch. Not able to get it, though, but the opponent is staying in and still throwing. So they're still throwing in attack. So they definitely want to soften up the Greninja before switching out. Or maybe they're just staying in. We'll have to find out. Maybe they're really weak toward it in the back. Because they are staying in. Oh no, now they switch out into Trevenant. Okay, well, the thing is, Greninja, especially with energy, Night Slash, super effective damage. 2 of them is going to be enough to KO. So, yeah, Greninja, not really an answer to Greninja. Or Trevenant, not really an answer to Greninja. Seed, I'm just going to let it go. Farm down with Charizard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They get to it. Good catch, yeah. They just got to it. That's why you made the catch. Save the energy instead of throwing, catching. I really like that play. And now you can farm down with Trevenant, and the opponent will leave that game. Good game. Well played. I'm taking lessons. I'm taking lessons. Okay. Sandslash, another catch. This trainer, you're making us all look bad. Beautiful catch. This trainer's making beautiful catches. I'm telling you. Tapu Fini coming in. This is really bad for the Greninja because all the moves are resisted. But just going to go ahead and throw the Hydro and now throwing the Night Slash. Interesting Night Slash. I feel like you throw the Hydro there, but... Oh, actually, the boost. The boost is coming out. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Unless if they throw Surf. Actually going to shield that. Only shielding that because of the boost, right? So, if you didn't get the boost, yeah, you definitely wouldn't have shielded that. But now actually able to just flip that matchup. Holy smokes. Okay, that was a great play there. Now in comes Sandslash. Going for the Hydro. The shield. Another Hydro, but the opponent making the catch onto Giratina. Really, really good catch. Gonna go ahead and try and switch, but no, the Giratina does get that farm down. Registeel is coming in. Let's see here. Gonna go ahead and... Okay, so they do have Shadow Sneak, so just gonna take the Shadow Sneak attacks. Okay. Gonna go ahead and take another one right now. And now out comes the Zap Cannon. The Zap Cannon is going to debuff. Now out comes Charizard. Gonna go ahead and charge up energy and throw the Dragon Claw. This will be enough to KO. The Sandslash, though, do you bait against the Sandslash, or do you just... I don't know, it might come down to a bait. Well, no, you don't bait, because you go for the Blast Burn. If they shield it, they didn't shield. But if they shield it, you get to a Focus Blast with the Registeel, right? Good game. Picking up a beautiful lead. Out comes Drapion. Gonna go ahead and switch. Yet another beautiful switch. Gonna be a crunch. That is resisted. We do see the defense drop, though, which is actually really unfortunate. But that is okay. Now the question is, does the Drapion have Sludge Bomb, or do they have Aqua Tail? And you're debuffed, so you're gonna be taking more damage. It is a crunch. Still a good shield, though, just because a Hydro Cannon should be enough to KO. Actually, it's not, but... Ooh. This is a crunch, but it might KO. No, it doesn't KO. Barely living on with like 1 or 2 HP, like 1 HP, just because of that defense drop. But now the Charizard can come in and go for the Blast Burn, and that will knock out. Fini coming in. This is a good game. Gonna go ahead and go for the Blast Burn right now. This is a good game. They're not going to shield it. You could honestly go for Focus Blast right now. Registeel is going to go ahead and shield this one up. Might as well. Actually going to go for the Zap Cannon. I guess go in for the debuff. You do get to Focus Blast faster, but it doesn't really matter. No matter what you go for. Incoming Call. No number there though, which is good. But either way, Registeel is going to go ahead and take this attack, and now the Zap Cannon, you just go for the Zap Cannon. I mean, yeah, Focus Blast, Zap Cannon doesn't really matter. That's going to be enough to KO. Good game. Moving on, Charizard into, Galisteo. Okay. I mean, the good thing here is you are doing super effective damage, but it's like you have to shield the Liquidation, right? So we do see the shield on the Liquidation. Charizard is going to go ahead and go for the Blast Burn right now. Just going for the one-shot, and it is going to one-shot. It is neutral, but it's going to one-shot. Ooh, Steelix. Steelix is broken, as we discussed earlier. It's just, it really is. It really is. We do see the shield, though. Able to catch the Breaking Swipe onto the Registeel. Yet another beautiful catch. Lowering out the Virizion so Charizard can have a good time against that later. I love that play. And gonna go ahead and go for this attack right now. Gonna be doing some pretty good damage there. They have to throw, and they are gonna go ahead and throw an attack right now. It is gonna be enough to KO, but the Charizard can come in. Gonna go ahead and go for an attack. I don't know where the Virizion is, how close they are to a move, but just wanting to finish it off. This is probably a Sacred Sword. No, or Leaf Blade. This is Leaf Blade. Okay. But, I mean, you do have the Greninja on the Steelix, which, yes, you do have super effective damage, but you're going to get debuffed. So, which is not ideal. But, Greninja is going to go ahead and go for another attack. I gotta look at all my Shadow Charizards and see if I want to build one. I really like this team, and it looks like a lot of fun. How are you doing now? Like, if you're watching this video, how are you doing now? Because I know this was early in the season. Like, did you hit Legend, Expert yet? I am curious. I would like to shoutcast your battles again because these battles are really fun. Okay, Greninja probably gonna go for the catch. Gonna go for it. Not able to get it, but it looks like the opponent throws anyway. So, gonna be a Hydro Cannon. I don't think that was a catch. I think the opponent threw that attack, but I guess they're weak to water in the back, or they're waiting to do some chip damage. But no, Clefable coming in. Okay, so Clefable actually strong with the fairy attacks against Greninja. However, Greninja with these Hydro Cannons coming out fast, right? That is not Charm, so it's not like it's doing a lot of damage to Greninja. Meaty Mash is going to be able to knock out, but not really worth the shield here. Charizard is coming in. Charizard is going to take that Moonblast. It is resisted. It still does a lot. The attack drop, not great. Okay, this is not going to KO, but going for the shield bait, not able to get it. So Charizard is going to go ahead and commit a shield right now and going for the farm down. But the Greninja comes in, so this Greninja will be hit with a Dragon Claw, and it will shield. So it's going to be hit with another Dragon Claw. Now keep in mind, you are debuffed from the Moonblast, right? Greninja is going to be able to get off an attack right now. That will be enough to KO. They get off another attack. Registeel going to be able to take it just fine. So able to farm down. Able to beautifully farm down. Skeledirge. Oof. I was thinking maybe double fairy, but no, Skeledirge is coming in. We do see that attack debuff, which is good. You definitely want to shield the Shadow Ball. Obviously, the Summon Voice, you don't really want to shield the Summon Voice. This has got to be Shadow Ball. But does it KO? No, it does not. So able to get off a Zap Cannon, which is really good. This is going to be enough to KO, and now you're going to be able to farm down. Come on, Registeel. Yeah, you're going to be able to farm down before they make it to an attack. Good game, well played. Okay, picking up a beautiful lead in the next game. Going up against Venusaur. Out comes Gliscor, so maybe throw an attack and then switch. I mean, because... well, no, just taking that attack and then switching. That makes sense, because Greninja does well here. Because, first of all, you're resisting the Night Slash. Obviously, Earthquake is a thing, but... the attack boost. Okay, I think it is worth the shield. It's going to be a Night Slash. No, it's going to be an Earthquake. I stand corrected. Now you just farm down. Venusaur is coming in, but you are boosted, and you do have neutral Night Slash attacks, so... two of them will be enough to KO, so if they shield, you'll have the Charizard that can get that farm down. They do shield. Actually gonna... Okay, I think I would have thrown the Night Slash there. Just because you would be the KO to got another shield, but that's okay. We do see that focus plus. That is huge. Registeel is going to go ahead and take this attack. It is going to be that Earthquake. Does a lot of damage. Not going to be able to KO. They do get off another attack. I guess it's another Earthquake. They wouldn't throw Rock Slide. No, never mind. They throw Rock Slide. I was like, that seemed way too fast. Granted, I wasn't counting, right? Because I'm commentating, but still, either way, going for the Night Slash right now with the Greninja, they kind of have to shield this. I mean, they don't shield it. It KOs. Good game. Let's move on. Okay, picking up a beautiful lead. Out comes Mandibuzz. Going to be able to catch on Registeel. You love to see it. Registeel has a great matchup here because Zap Cannon is super effective, although it does not one-shot. Yeah, I really like the team composition here. I really do. And going to go ahead and go for the Zap Cannon. I'm actually going to build the Shadow Charizard. I mean, you could use a regular Charizard too. It's just the Shadow one just does so much damage, right? Okay, Dark Pulse. And now all you need to do is get off a Focus Blast. But gonna go for the Zap Cannon just in case they decide to shield. And you can apply that debuff, maybe. But they don't shield. They're going for the Farm Down, you do make it, and they are actually, in fact, going for that Farm Down. So you do get off the Zap Cannon. No debuff, wow. Unlucky in this battle with the debuffs, but still incredibly well played. Gonna go ahead and shield. It is the Sludge Bomb. That is a good shield. Unfortunately, that was the CMP tie. So we're going to underfund that, and they do switch. Ooh, it's Scrafty. Okay, so ABA fighting. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, you don't want to switch out. Do you shield this one up? No, it's going to be... Okay. Yeah, going to go... I mean, you do resist the counters, which is good, right? So you do go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw. Going to go ahead and switch right now. It's going to be a Power Punch, but you should be... I mean, you're fine here because you're taking a lot of damage, but you do make it to the Hydro Cannon, which will be enough to KO. And now out comes Greninja, and you... Oh, you actually don't make it, but you have a shield. One wing attack is going to go through. Actually, no, that's a tie because the Charizard faints. Okay, good game. Well played. Moving on, Shadow Charizard into Alolan Muck. Okay, the opponent makes a beautiful catch, although honestly, I wouldn't mind this going into the Mandibuzz. The only thing is, well, I mean, you put it... Oh, actually gonna go ahead and go into Greninja. Okay, okay, I'm down. So going into Greninja here. I mean, you do resist the Dark attacks, right? So they have to throw Aerial Ace here. So gonna go ahead and go for the Hydro... I guess he wanted to save the Registeel. Just because that actually didn't KO. Yeah, so just, yeah, actually a close matchup. Just because, like, you didn't want to throw, I don't know. I mean, well, I mean, I guess you didn't want, you would have preferred, yeah, I mean, Registeel on this, I guess. I guess that makes sense. So Registeel is coming in now. But because they switched out like that, I wonder if they have another answer, or not another answer, but a really strong answer to the Charizard in the back. Dark Pulse, okay, gonna go ahead and switch out. They do. Okay, so yeah, that's why the opponent switched out. They wanted to force you to switch out the Charizard so they could have a strong answer to it later on. But, as we could see, Charizard, Shadow Charizard, does not care at all. Does not care. Look how much damage that's doing. Holy smokes. So gonna go ahead and shield that one up. Going for the Dragon Claw. This is gonna be enough to KO. Shadow Charizard does not care if you're a Water type. Gonna go ahead and shield. I think you can shield and wing attack down, to be honest. They actually switch, and now out comes the Registeel to go for the Focus Blast. Good play here. That will be enough to KO, and yeah, you're gonna be able to win this. You're gonna be able to lock on down, and if they threw an attack, you could wing attack down. Good game. Picking up a great lead. They could have Stone Edge. That is a thing. You do have to respect it, but it's a great lead. Usually they switch out. Okay. Ooh. So out comes Greninja. Beautiful, beautiful Greninja is going to go ahead and protect itself. Man, please submit content to me again if you're watching this, because these battles are a lot of fun. It doesn't have to be as long. It could be, right? But either way, I'm enjoying these battles. Night Slash coming in from the Greninja with that attack boost. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, these moves are resisted. Obviously, Virizion does a good job of walling here, but Greninja did its job, and that still did good damage, right? Now you can bring in Charizard. Okay, this is going to be a good win. Able to yet another catch. Going over all these catches. Yeah, the opponent will concede that. That's going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers. Ooh, okay, going up against Skeleditch, but the Skeleditch switches into Heliolisk. Able to catch yet another attack. It's going to be a break and swipe, so that is a great catch. So what is the moveset that you run on Heliolisk? I know it's break and swipe. Does it have Trailblaze? No, it didn't get... I don't know what the... Is it this Thunderbolt? Do you run Thunderbolt? They're going for breaking swipe, so they probably don't have Thunderbolt. I don't remember, to be honest. But either way, that doesn't KO because of the breaking swipes. But that's actually good because I would say you could farm down here. Because they're continuously going. Maybe, is it Trailblaze? I'm not sure, actually, to be honest. But either way, you could lock on down. Which is beautiful. You are significantly debuffed, so they will get a healthy farm here. Actually, are we going to see a switch out into Charizard? We are going to see the switch out. Going for the Blast. Because the thing is, you do want Skeledirge to switch out because Greninja can be on it later. And they have a Greninja of their own. So yeah, that's why they switched out the Skeledirge. Because again, another water type in the back, right? Makes sense. They do throw an attack, but that's fine. And it's going to be enough to knock out. And now out comes your own Greninja. You do have a shield advantage, which is good. You don't shield these. You could, at least not right now. You could take it, maybe shield the next one, but you do get off a Hydro Cannon, which is really solid here. Are we going to see a catch? Sacrifice the Registeel. We do see the shield. And we actually see the Skeledirge come in, so just going to go ahead. You don't even need the catch at this point. We actually see a boost, which is unnecessary, but going to be a good win. Well played. Alright, go up against Givetier. Let's see how you play this one out. Gonna go ahead and switch into Registeel. Virizion coming in, okay? Virizion is gonna be able to get off an attack right now. Gonna be a Sacred Sword. So Registeel is gonna go ahead and go for the Focus Blast right now. And you would like to make another one. They are gonna be able to get off an attack, but I think they're one away from another one. So you'll be able to get a shield because you barely live. You almost didn't live, but you barely live. Get off the Focus Blast, picking up a shield. Registeel, very beautiful, able to get that shield. Now you can get a juicy farm down. So Charizard gonna go ahead and protect itself. It is a Sacred Sword, but you kind of do want to respect the Stone Edge if they charge up for it. Giratina is coming in. Very nice. So out comes Greninja here. Gonna go ahead and go for this Night Slash. And they're going to go ahead and throw an attack. Going to let the Greninja take it. Yeah, going to be Dragon Claw and go for this Night Slash. Just to KO the Greninja unless if they shield it. They actually do shield it. They must be weak in the back to Greninja. Maybe? Question mark, right? They do go for an attack. Yeah, we do see a shield here. They might be weak in the back to Greninja. Going to go ahead and save the Greninja. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. That's why this trainer decided to save that. Oh, it's Charizard, so they are, in fact, weak to it. I want to say a Blast Burn KOs, although it is resisted, so maybe not. It actually barely doesn't KO, but that's fine because Greninja can Water Shuriken this down. And you have a Night Slash. And that's going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. Moving on, Shadow Charizard and the Dragonite. Let's see how you play this out, my friend. Going to throw the Dragon Claw, maybe Dragon Claw switch out, or maybe just stay in. Let's see. Going to go ahead and shield. You will be able to get the final shield from the opponent. But they'll be able to farm down. No, they actually let it go. Out comes a Charizard of their own, a Shadow one as well. So we're going to go ahead and go for this attack. That will pick up the shield, and now out comes Greninja. Love to see Greninja on Charizard for sure, right? So Greninja with the shield, it's going to be Blast Burn. Registeel is coming out. Okay, Registeel is going to go ahead and go for this Water Shuriken. Going to be able to go, actually going to be able to switch. So that was a good play, right? Going for the Water Shuriken and then switching because now they're in Focus Blast range, or very, very close to it. Before they wouldn't have been if you just switched out immediately into the Registeel, right? So it's actually not in Focus Blast range, but it gets it very low. You could Water Shuriken down. This is going to KO your Registeel, but you could Water Shuriken down. And now out comes the Charizard to try and prevent that, but we do have this Hydro Cannon ready to go. And Registeel is just going to be the end of it. Okay, Deoxys defense in the lead. So no matter what, they do have an attack that is super effective to Charizard, whether it be Rock Slide or Thunderbolt. I would say 9 times out of 10 it is a Thunderbolt, which would be good for you because it takes more energy to get to it, and you're not double weak to it, even though it still KOs, but they actually bait there. But you could respond to that bait with a catch. So really good bait there. Now out comes the Thunderbolt. Out comes Registeel from the opponent. Deoxys, Registeel, what else? So we're going to go ahead and go for this Focus Blast. It's not going to be enough to KO, but you want the damage here. You let this one go. It's not going to KO yours either. So that's good. So trying to get to a Focus Blast right now. Able to get it off. You love to see it. So this is going to be enough to KO. Will they commit the shield? They will not. I didn't think they would. Deoxys wants to get that farm down. It's going to be able to do it too, which is a little bit scary. Because the thing is, like, Greninja in no way, shape, or form wants to be on Deoxys. And luckily that Blast Burn lands. I mean, you do have the Night Slash with Greninja, I guess, but... oh, Steelix coming in. This is a great matchup. But, as I was saying, you do have the Night Slash, but you are weak to counters, and Greninja, as we've discussed, is not really tanky. So Breaking Swipe is coming out. So Night Slash is coming out as well from the Greninja. Beautiful. The opponent with the attack, so going to go ahead and commit the shield right now. Going to be a Breaking Swipe, and going to go ahead and go for this Hydro, which will be enough to KO, even though you're significantly debuffed. And now switching into Charizard, and they shouldn't make an attack, as they do not. And that was 100 wins, actually, in the timed research. Beautiful. And that's going to be it for this submission. Wow, over 41 minutes. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you made it the whole time, let me know. And thank you, my friend, for submitting these battles. I know it's late, but I'm just getting back into this shoutcasting, and it's a lot of fun. I really missed it. But either way, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.